All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls that should not be watching the show because we fucking swear way too fucking much. Welcome to another podcast number 99, not really. I am Dale.
And what?
As it says in the little header below. And you are?
I'm Taylor.
Yes. Let's do this damn thing. The lights are bright. I'm wearing my glasses. I got my vacation clothes on. I'm going away soon. And it's going to be... actually, by the time you fucking view this, I will be in sunny, hot, humid, not really humid, just dry as fuck Las Vegas, losing all my money gambling on the blackjack table, trying to fucking make it back. Damn. And whatever.
I hope that doesn't happen to you.
No, I'll kill myself if I lose all my money.
No, I'm telling you, you just gotta play smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You know, they don't have windows that open so you can jump out of in Vegas. So that's interesting. But I can run a gun. So like, let's talk about actually something that actually happened in Vegas, but then it's not really Vegas in the show, but Glow. I watched the documentary, I liked it, it was okay, and then I watched the show before that, and I've always knew of Glow, and I really didn't really respect it because it's cheesy as all hell, but the show itself kind of put it into a nice little perspective and made it decent. I mean, the people of Orange is the New Black make it, so.
Well, you said they followed a lot of
Real life shit.
the historical
Yeah,
facts.
even the
of
characters,
Glow.
like they kind of get hit in the same ballpark, really. You know,
Yeah,
they got
and how they acted, things they did.
yeah, to a point. Man.
So
I mean, they
like,
glorified it for a TV show. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So what about that whole like fake wrestling match that was actually a fight between the two friends at the beginning?
Well, I don't know if that happened, but once again, that's another thing.
That's
probably
where
added.
they would take their liberties and extend the story to make it more interesting. Because I mean, hey, that's a great fucking.
I don't
That's great right there. Like that could be a cool thing on
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Especially back in the day, like just that alone. Like if I watched that, I'd be drawn to that. I'd be like, holy shit, that was
Well, that happens
insane.
a lot of time in wrestling too. Like two enemies are always, and it still happens nowadays. The best enemies make really good opponents, because they have actual physical beef, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, the whole Glow thing, I loved it. Like you have cameos with like actual wrestlers.
Yeah, it was
Random.
Big Show.
No current WWE, but a lot of ex WWE.
So who was the big guy that was tanned as fuck with the beard?
I don't know who, but his sons were Carlito and Brodus Clay.
Yeah.
And then you had Alex Riley driving on the bike. Yeah, Joey Ryan as Mr. Monopoly. He's a big independent star.
I was trying to figure out who that was.
He does he's a big independent guy. And then you got Christopher Daniels and Kazarian who are wrestling in the ring and whatnot.
So there was no current WWE
No,
stars.
because they can't. They wouldn't have been allowed, right? WWE has their own studio, so they want to keep it in the family.
Oh god.
So
They sound like a bunch of incest fucking rich people.
they are a little bit of incest rich people. But yeah, I like
Keep it in the family.
Keep it in the family.
Don't let anyone else have a chance in life. Oh, ever.
I enjoyed it. I will definitely be hyping up. Well, I'm hyped now. I can't wait till the next season. They left it kind of open ended. We'll see.
I like how they did
Netflix
that.
needs more shit.
No, they don't. They need to make more shit for the shit they've been making.
But they do.
But it takes them too long.
Mm.
I shouldn't have to wait a year to watch new episodes of it. It shouldn't, because
They're dying.
they should just they should just make more episodes of shows that are already out. Stop making new shows. Fuck off.
Well, they have to compete and they have to charge more money, so that they have to make it look like they're rightfully charging people more money. I mean, and Netflix goes up $1, and people are like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Yeah, it goes up. It has to go up, right? I mean,
No, it
you want
doesn't.
good, better quality shows."
Which we're never gonna get anyways. We gotta wait 2 years for a fucking season that's been out to come out.
What would you waiting 2 years for?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
TV shows. Like
Put
just
you on the
certain.
spot, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I had a TV show.
You had one? What was it
Shameless.
called?
Shameless.
You were on Shameless?
No,
You had a TV show?
I meant like in my head. Shameless. Like they only had season 5 and they're on 7 now, or maybe even 8. I might be wrong, but like now Netflix only has 6. Like they went on one.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude.
Yeah, well,
I mean, people are paying every month just to,
fair enough.
binge watch for 3 months and then they don't use their Netflix for a couple.
People do that. People binge watch and then dip and then they come back and then they dip again, and that's okay. I mean, the way I want to watch TV, you're right, is all at once. I mean, there's certain TV shows that they release weekly that I have a problem with. They should just all at once.
I don't mind that, but I hate waiting like 6 months in between, after I waited a week to watch a new episode for each thing. And then they're like, oh, it's a half season finale. You come back in fucking 4 months.
So they do that on network TV all the time.
And I hate that shit. I hate it. I'd rather, if you're gonna, I know, but it like, you don't like the show, but the 100, even they do it on Netflix. They make you wait, but it's not like retarded. Like they'll make you wait like a month or two. I think. I might be wrong. I don't fucking know. I don't really care, for quite frankly, right now.
Netflix. Fuck you. Not really. I like your shit. So this segue other into actual gaming stuff, because this is a gaming thing, or I mean like, this is a podcast, but let's center around gaming. Let's fucking plant the Plymouth Rock in the middle here. Let's land on it. So Destiny 2 beta came out. Whoop-de-doo. Exactly. Whoop-de-doo Basil. Did you play the first one?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, I played it. It was bullshit up until like a couple DLCs in, and then it became actually worth it. So Destiny 2, hopefully you don't fuck up there.
No, they're going to. They're just going to make it.
Yeah, exactly. So other gaming news that I have, Friday the 13th video game.
Yeah.
It's a half-assed game. It wasn't fully worked out, and it's one of those games that's going to be better when the DLC comes out, like Destiny, but then it's going to be worth like $20. But someone got banned for shit talking. Because someone said, oh, I know the developer, and someone was shit talking someone really hard, and we've all done it. I've done it. Hell, I make kids cry.
So he went to the developer and got the kid banned.
Or they know the developer and they got the kid banned. But the guy apparently was really shit talking them, which is fucking. It's not in the game fucking code of conduct either. People are saying.
Yeah, well, there's no online rating system, so you can't.
Yeah. The kid got banned. It's like for shit talking. It's like we all shit talk. Do you shit talk? I shit talk. I do it all the time.
I mean, some of the things I've said online, I'm sure it's liable for a ban, maybe not a or a permanent ban. Maybe like a day or two. Like, hey, shut your mouth. Fucking
the old COD fucking.
Yeah,
you your mic banned for a week.
Yeah, something like that, where it's like it kind of puts you in line for a little bit. You kind of back off.
How many times did that actually happen to your mic banned? I got once. I shit talked all the fucking.
I think like 2 or 3 times I've had it, but
we made kids cry.
Yeah, we have.
Physically cry. Like weep. And it's the best thing is you made them cry, but they're still fucking in the game. Like you somehow fucked with them so much that they're not even gonna leave. Like,
I think they're more angry. I think they're more crying in anger, not sadness. They're like, fuck these guys, like, we're gonna kick their ass, and then they keep playing.
I miss the days of that, but it's kind of dead now, because what do? What's the first thing you do when you want to play with your friends? Just like the Xbox had with the 360, now the PS4 has, you just make a separate party.
Yeah, but even on 360, people would go, like, you'd go on Call of Duty 4 online and everyone would be in the lobby. Yeah. They wouldn't use party chat all the time.
But now it's dead. People just stay in their party.
Yeah.
And it's sad, but it's one of those things that just kind of everyone's moved on, right?
Bunch of fucking loners.
Yeah, so if you can't, whatever. But if you can't take the fucking shit talk, and then you can mute them or do something, like let that person play. Now that person's gonna go and he's gonna tell their friends, and then their friends are gonna buy the game, or they're gonna stop playing the game. He's gonna stop playing the game because he has no choice. And it's
quite frankly,
that
game's just shit to me, in my opinion, because like I wouldn't even want to buy it, because like all you do is either run around and find the parts for a car or a boat.
Yeah.
Every time, that's it. Or you could be Jason.
If this game was like free, and then it had micro DLC built in, and then that's how they make their cash, maybe. Like, but then it's a game that you gotta buy full price, and then you gotta buy little things sporadically in between. Like it's like certain kills and whatnot you have to buy. It's like maybe that should have been the part that they were charging money for, and then the game itself was free. But
I'd rather pay for the game and then just get all the content.
Yeah.
I'd rather pay for the game, get my content that I paid for and not have to fucking
I like a free game because then I can try it before I invest money into it.
not only buy a game, but buy the DLC for the game and then find out later that you can't even fucking get the DLC for the game unless you buy the fucking special edition of the game. And I'm referring to Battlefield 1 here if you're kind of wondering, guys. Yeah, that shit was fucking pathetic. Buy the game. Okay, but I want the DLC pack. Oh, okay, fine, but you can't get it unless you get this other thing. It's like 150. They wanted you to spend more on the extra shit than they did on their own game.
Yeah. That's issues. It's legitimate.
Like DICE, you suck. Everything sucks. This video is gonna be called Everything Sucks.
Everything sucks?
Everything sucks.
Everything sucks, okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things, and then like also they had the advantage of getting ahead of COD that year because COD was so shit talked. Just bringing that all around. Like no one wanted COD that year. Everyone hated on COD. It had so much negative output. So like Battlefield could have came in and just totally swept everyone, and they kind of did. They kind of did.
They did, but they kind of fucked around with their DLC, and that's what pisses me off. It's like, oh cool, I have this great game, but I'm never gonna get to play the new maps. Cause
they should have definitely took more of a Call of Duty approach with everything, and because there's so many people jumping over, they should have made it more like actual like we're gonna do this and that like Call of Duty because then we're bringing all these people over. We want them to stay.
I don't appreciate a second tier of DLC content. Like you have to buy the first thing to get the second thing. Like fuck you. Mm-hmm. Like. You know what I mean? It's just I can't get over that.
They had an opportunity that they kind of missed the boat on because they brought all these people over and then they kind of shafted them.
Even Battlefield 4, like, remember when that shit was on sale and that was right around when people were getting tired of COD.
That was the greatest time when we picked that shit up. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Speaking of games that you can pick up on the PlayStation Plus for free, Game of Thrones, Telltale for free.
The whole thing.
Game of Thrones is coming up this week, the whole damn thing.
Wow, man. Fuck you, Telltale. Like, oh my god. Like, one game I did buy, too. Like besides The Walking Dead. Like
they've done The Walking Dead for free. They've done Borderlands for free. And then they did Game of Thrones for free now. So now, 3 months out of the last calendar year, I believe, it's nothing but Telltale games for free, which is like, what the fuck? That's almost a quarter of a year. And then we got Until Dawn, which is for free, and I heard that's really good. I haven't played it, but I will play it. I'll check it out. And then we got a couple games coming out to the PlayStation.
Wait, Killing Floor.
Killing Floor?
Update for Killing Floor.
Killing Floor.
There was a new DLC that just came out. Can't remember the name of the map or whatever, but it's like a circus, kind of like carnival setting.
Check it out.
And like all the Zeds are like clowns and fucking the screamers are like these weird dudes in like overalls, but they're like red and white striped, and then their arms are chopped off, and they don't squeal. They're more like oh, they sing, and then like
singing.
The flesh pounds are like, I think they're gigantic apes. With like the hats, like the little get-ups they put.
The dancing, used to ride the bikes or whatever.
Yeah, those things. They've got what are the Strakes? The chainsaw guys. I can't remember what they are. It's cool. There's actually power. Like you have to turn on the power. There's traps that you can activate with the power. Like it's almost more like a zombies map. And then there's like mini missions within the game. Like there's mini games within the game. So like you put $50 into the container, and then it opens up one of the carnival games, and then you can like do shit there. There's like 5 different games, and if you do them, you get challenges for them.
I'm trying to hook people here in this game.
Yeah, no, it's kind of cool how they did it though. I like, and I hope maybe that they can what am I trying to fucking say here? They can elaborate, they can capitalize on that, they can do a little bit more with that. Kind of put your dosh into the basket, go to the next place, opening doors, maybe, things like that. Maybe optimized that specific map saver to make a new one where like you get more money because you have to spend it on doors and things like that, because sometimes money's hard to get. So
yeah, no, that's cool.
but don't rip off zombies, but it would be cool maybe if you put a bit, like, they're there, they're basically
I like
there.
their game enough where I'm more inclined to buy the third.
Is the third even coming out? I mean,
Should at some point. I mean, if they get enough fan base, right?
but the first one was like the first game's like 7 or 8 years old.
So
I think the second one's only like 2 or 3.
So in like 2-3 years, we'll see a Killing Floor. You know, games that just hit the PlayStation Store. You know, not important. MotoGP 2017, Minecraft Story Mode, Telltale Tale Season 2, that came out, and
I'll have to give that game out for free.
yeah, at some point, and then Final Fantasy Zodiac Age.
What the fuck is that? Is it like a card game?
No. It's I watched the trailer. It just came out. I don't know what the fuck it is. To be honest with you. Those games came out. I like Minecraft. I liked it enough that I'll probably pick up Season 2 at some point. I'm still behind on my Telltale, just because everything just blends together. It's all the fucking same. And just like, I needed to break from the series because they're just too fucking many of them coming out.
Too many fucking questions, or
Yeah.
too many answers.
So we were talking about games that are, you know, in the future, or games. Jesus. All right, then you just see them. Sue
I'm drinking Bush today,
Bush.
sadly.
Sue Bush. So like, speaking of games that like are coming out in a couple of years, let's talk about game systems that are going to be coming out in a couple of years. There's been talk and there's been rumors from multiple sources that the PlayStation 5 might come out in late 2019 or 2020. So we're looking at the end of the cycle experience in the next 2 years, or 2.5.
Fuck, man.
Which is right around actual production time, because like the only reason the last system, like the PS3 and the Xbox 360 era, lasted so long was because of the recession. It came out before the recession, it got stuck in limbo, and then they had to extend it.
Yeah.
And PlayStation 3 did come out in 2013. So by the time 2020 or 2016, 2019, comes out, that'd be a good 6-7 year run, right? So that's not bad. It's just about under the last run for the old consoles. So it's not bad.
Sure.
I mean, we're hitting this peak here now, but
I'm gonna buy a fucking tank computer. Never
PC
played.
Master Race?
Hmm?
Or PC Master Race?
Yeah. Well, that way I'll be able to actually stream things and do things properly, and then yeah. So in the end, I mean, fucking consoles. Fuck Sony. Fuck Microsoft.
Mm.
It'll be a PC podcast, Dale.
Ooh, politically correct. I can't come on with
No, a fucking Microsoft PC. I've said
Welcome to the
fuck,
PC podcast.
I said fuck Microsoft, and I'm not gonna be on PC using Windows 10 or something.
Welcome to the PC podcast, guys. Welcome to the fucking keyboard warrior bullshit fucking talk.
Whatever.
Welcome to the hard drive hard talk. I don't know.
The hardcore hard drive addicted addict.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing because I don't fucking have a PC.
What are we talking
I got
about?
a Mac. We were talking about PS5, but whatever.
PS5.
Yeah, PS5. Good old PS5.
Spend $700 just so you can. You need like a new hard drive right away, and like all these other things. Like,
remember when the PS3 came out? It was like, this is gonna cost you a kidney and a leg, and you're just like,
was that their slogan?
no,
Was that
but it
something?
goddamn well should have been, because it was like, it was legit like $700, $800. It was like, what the fuck? And we're Canadian, so it costs more. Like it was like, yeah, no wonder I had a
was
360 for a second.
right then, no.
No wonder I had a 360 for a second. You know what I mean?
Who the fuck wants to pay $780 fucking $900, whatever the fuck it was, for a fucking plastic piece of shit that no
It's
one
true.
knew would only store like fucking 10 games on if you only got 20 gig. Everyone was like, oh, 20 gigs? Holy fuck, PS2 had like 16 megabytes, 20 gigs? They thought that was amazing. And then little did you know, you fucking install your Uncharted game and your fucking GTA fucking 4, and there's your fucking system. Gone. That's it.
No, it's true. But let's all agree that the PlayStation 3 did make a strong comeback towards the end, and it kicked 360's ass.
golf clap. Yeah.
It did.
What?
It did win. Towards the end, it did win. I mean, you can say Xbox was
It lost very
stronger
many battles,
towards the
but it
entire
definitely
thing.
won the war.
Yeah. Yeah, it just kicked its balls in the end, and that's why so many people jumped over to the PS4, right?
And that's why Call of Duty isn't fun for me anymore, because all you fucking nerd Xbox nerds came over to
Jump ship.
You came over to my water park.
You jumped off the Titanic.
My water park. Remember South Park?
Suck my balls, suck my balls.
But yeah, no, you jump ship.
You damn squeakers.
Yeah. Now that's why we have so many stupid, annoying fucking.
I used to be great. I used to get 30 kills, and then the fucking system jump happened.
Yeah, no, it was. We
Now
got
I'm just
like.
getting by Dale.
Yeah,
you know,
we weren't good. We
even
thought
for
we
that
were good.
1 point, you know.
We just weren't
purity.
MLG. We were just weren't MLG.
No, we were just, you know.
Like there was a time when you didn't have to play every day to be good.
Yeah.
Like I could go back to Call of Duty after like 2 weeks and just destroy it for like days, nonstop. And then I think we lucked out with Advanced Warfare because a lot of people hated it.
Yeah.
I don't think we
The
got.
jump system kind of pissed everyone off. But
Yeah.
that was what started the whole fucking bird in space jumping futuristic shit.
I'm just saying. I think it was a new mechanic to the game, so it kind of evened out the.
Wait until fucking World War II comes out again. Oh, by the way, Call of Duty, it came out a couple weeks ago, the standalone of Modern Warfare Remastered.
How much is it?
$50.
Suck my balls.
Suck my balls too. Because it came out a couple
Suck
months
my
before.
fucking balls.
Came out a couple months before, and maybe it was a bit cheaper. I would have paid for it, or I might have paid for it if it came out a couple months before. But now we're looking at almost August,
Yeah.
and Call of Duty comes out in late October.
Yeah.
So or
Suck
early
our
November.
balls.
Sorry, it comes out early November.
Suck our
So
balls.
it's like, what am I going to do with the game that? What am I going to play? You know, for like 4 months? Not even. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, eh. Like maybe that should have been a thing that came out, you know, 4 months after the game came out. You know, not 4 months before.
At least they didn't wait till it was over.
Yeah, I know, but like they realized that game, that's the only reason people buy the other game. Like more people are on Modern Warfare than Infinite Warfare. So, what's that say? How does that make you feel that the game that you fucking blood, sweat, and tears over is fucking not as popular as a game that people just said, oh, let's take this fucking old game that's like, what, 8 years old? 7 years? No, it's like 7 years old. And they're just like, let's remaster it.
8 or 9, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, fuck games, fuck everything. What do you want to call this? Everything sucks?
Everything
It's
sucks.
like that dope song. Everything sucks.
Everything fucking sucks.
Yeah, everything sucks. Kill yourselves.
Yeah. No, don't do that.
No, subscribe to us and then kill yourself. So then we have. Well, no, because then you gotta get our videos. That's cool.
Don't kill yourselves. But no, seriously, I think.
Damn.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's how I feel about this week.
Every time he burps,
Quite
or
frankly-
wipes sweat from his head, you gotta take a drink. There's a drink.
Quite frankly, there's too many fucking video games coming out. And,
Yeah, well, tis the season because we're right around, you know, everyone's hyping games that are coming out for fall, right? For the good old holidays, you know. Whatever. I mean, hey, you know, that's how it is in the video game industry, right? They hype you up in you know, late summer, and then they you know, get you to spend all your money by you know, late fall, and then you enjoy all the games that you've purchased in winter, and then now you don't feel like a piece of shit for being a shut-in. You know?
So basically, you're saying you should buy a bunch of games in the summer, save them for the winter, and then hibernate like a fucking chipmunk or a bear.
Well, they hype you for trailers in the summer for like E3 and shit, and
And
then
then you play them all
buy
during
the
the
games in
winter.
the fall, and then you just play them in the winter, and then you, yeah. We wake up like a bear. Shot.
There was a game, Days Gone. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I saw some
Zombie
more.
one. Yeah.
I saw a bit more on it, and I'm glad that they showed us where they are. Cause like I hate game like you know the original trailer when they had that huge swarm and it was just crazy. The guys like running through the train field and all that shit. I hate it when companies they show you something like that and you're like, I need this. I need this fucking game really badly. Like Dying Light did that.
Oh.
Really badly for me. And then when I played it, it was still fun. It was still a great game, but they advertised it like it wasn't going to be another Dead Island, and it was.
It was like Dead Island in the Middle East.
It was just a Dead Island with a bit better
Dead Island
gaming mechanics, and then they had the parkour, which was done moderately well.
Yeah, they had Dead Island 2. Not Dead Island, oh my god. They did have that. They had a Dying Light 2.
They're going to.
Yeah, and they put a little bit more,
emphasis into everything that they've done.
Yeah, totally.
It just seemed a little bit different. And what I was going to get at was the developers for Days Gone. They're not telling us a lot because they don't want to ruin it, but they did show a bit of like how you going around the world is, and there was interaction with like NPCs and like there's traps on the road you got to worry about. Like so they're telling you like they're giving you little tips as they're developing this game. Like hey, when you play, like look out for this, do this. You know what I mean? So like it's giving me an idea of already what it's gonna be like. Whereas like I'll see game trailers and then I'll buy it and then it's not like that at all. So they're showing us raw footage of their game and
that's cool. I mean, baby steps, right?
Yeah, and they're doing good, and they're pretty like we don't know when it's going to be made. They're just we don't know. But Sony, they did say that Sony is backing them 100% on this game, and they're basically giving them their own freedom. So the developers for that game
doesn't happen often.
No, it doesn't, and so if Sony's really that okay, you guys take your time, just do it. We want you to, because clearly they want it to be good. I would assume this game's coming out in 2018, maybe even early 19, if they really want to push it and like bring it to, because it could
almost doesn't clash with like The Last of Us.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is it's gonna be one of those last few games, because like The Last of Us, it was out on PS3. And then they remastered
the PS5.
Yes, and that's what I was gonna say. They're gonna have this game out shortly before PS4's lifespan is done, and then they're gonna fucking, they'll start releasing PS5s, and then 6 months down the road they'll be like, ooh, remastered Days Gone and remastered, The Last of Us 2. It's gonna happen. You heard it here first, guys.
So let's end it on a positive note.
Yeah, Days Gone.
Days Gone, we'll do that. Yeah. All right.
Everything, I guess, doesn't suck, but mostly everything.
90% suck.
Say mostly everything.
90% suck.
Yeah.
So let's wrap this up. Let's put a little bow on it and send it on to the YouTubes. I will be away. You will be seeing this, like I said, in Vegas.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
Doing something, I guess.
Something and stuff. Have fun. I'll put some money for Conor McGregor for you. So when he does knock out Mayweather, which will never happen, maybe we'll get a little bit of money.
Yeah, maybe. Eh?
Just maybe if
Are you going to that?
No, that's like in August. And I would never pay that absurd amount of money to get a ticket to that fucking sideshow. My name is Super Saiyan Dale. Just over here, to my left or your right. My right to your left.
Ordinary Warjarobi Taylor.
All right. That's
Warjarobi's
nice.
a little
Pull that straight out of your ass. This has been another podcast, CastPod podcast.
Casting pod.
Casket pod. Yeah, that's cool. Have a good week. Have a good time. Keep your stick on the ice even though it's fucking summer and 28 degrees.
Take it easy, buddies. It was a pleasure chatting with you.
See you later.
So, with Dale being in Vegas and all, I think it's time to make some changes. This is now Taylor and stuff. So basically, with Dale being in Vegas, I'm taking this shit over. I'm sick of all the politics. I'm sick of all the fucking Pokemon cards, all this stupid shit. It's fucking pointless. It's for children. And quite frankly, it's just stupid. So, instead of that, from now on, every week, I'm sitting here, well, Taylor and stuff, with my pink fucking cooler, with plenty of beers, and my already opened one. And you're gonna sit there and fucking watch me for, I don't know, let's say 25 minutes, and we're gonna shoot the shit. We're gonna fucking have a good fucking time. Welcome to Taylor and Stuff.